Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to this webinar, friends. This is a webinar on cloud computing. Okay, so yeah, this is Sunday evening and just a webinar, right? So we'll just try to keep things as simple as possible. Okay, I will take around 45 to 50 minutes, and if I get questions and some more queries at the end of the session, we can simply extend the session for like hour or more than 1 hour, no issues. But Sunday evening, I will not take more time. I'll just try to keep things as simple as possible. Okay. Now, before we start our session, before we see what is cloud computing and things that are related with cloud computing, let me just introduce myself first. See, I'm Shakeel here. I have 14 plus years of experience in IT. Okay. I have worked on different, technologies or different platforms actually. I started my career as a Windows server administrator. Okay, and with this Windows administration, actually we have to do networking part also, network administration. Way back in 2007, actually I started my Windows and the networking part, networking journey, that is CCNA, CCNP, all those things. Okay, then whenever you talk about servers, actually there are two servers that we talk, right? One is your Windows servers and another one is your Linux servers. Okay, so 95 to 98% cases across the globe, whenever you go and see any company over the internet, within the company, anywhere, a application is running either on server, Windows server operating system or a Linux server operating system. Okay, so these are the two most famous server operating systems we have. So I have experience on both the servers, actually Windows as well as Linux. Then, I did my virtualization part. What is virtualization? That we will see in great details in coming classes. As of now, I can say virtualization is the base of cloud computing. Because of virtualization, only the concept of cloud computing came. So what is virtualization? Why the need of virtualization came? All these things we will see. But as of now, I have experience on virtualization as well as security. Security means your firewall concepts and all those things. Okay, so this is my experience. And for last, 5 years or 6 years, I'm into cloud computing. So whatever experience I have before cloud computing, that is started from 2006 and 7 actually, all these things will come into cloud computing. Cloud computing is not a new technology, my friend. Cloud computing is something that came from Windows servers, network, Linux, virtualization, security. All these concepts we will discuss in cloud computing actually. Okay, so cloud computing. So if you want to start cloud computing, normally people ask me a question, what are the pre-requirements to start cloud computing? What we need to know? I always say one thing. If you have zero knowledge of cloud computing, if you have zero knowledge of computer networks, if you have zero knowledge of anything that is related with IT, actually, there is absolutely no need for you to worry. See, whenever I start any topic, I'll be starting a topic from the basic level, from the scratch level, and I'll be taking you to the advanced level. Okay, so if you know something about Linux server administration, that is well and good. Okay, if you know something about network, that is your CCNA course, that is well and good. But what I said now, if you are a fresher without any knowledge of anything, if you know how to use internet, that is more than enough for you to learn cloud computing, because this course is designed in such a way that you'll be starting every topic from a very basic level and we'll go up to the advanced level. Got it? So this is my experience, friends. So hopefully my experience will help you a lot in understanding the concept of cloud computing. And hopefully when you go to interviews, you will be, in a position to answer things in the best way possible. Done? Now, let us make a protocol. Let us, follow a particular protocol. See, this is an online session. We know this. And the other thing is this session is recording now, right? Each and every session will be recorded here. And once we finish a session, the recordings will be shared with you. Okay, starting 2 to 3 sessions will be available on YouTube, and remaining sessions will be, shared with you directly. Once you register for your course, the sessions will be shared directly with you. Okay, so what is the advantage you can take of an online session? See, this is a live online session. It is not a recorded session, right? You're not watching any recorded session. So the best advantage you can take of an online session, a live online session, is you should have the option of interacting with the trainer. So see here, my friend, there is a chat box here. I'm just saying hello. I hope you can see my message there. So whenever you have any doubt, please send me your question in this chat box. We'll try to keep this session as neat as possible. Okay, so when you revise this, when you go back and revise this particular session, it should be like very helpful for you. Okay, so please use the chat box and send me the questions in the chat box. And in case if you want to talk to me at the end of the session, you can simply unmute yourself and you can talk to me directly. Both the options are open for you. You can send me a message in the chat box, that is recommended actually, or if you want to talk to me directly, that is also well and good. Okay, this is not only for today. This will be there till the end of our course. When we start our regular classes, in each and every class, the chat box will be open. I always say this to my students. I'll say, whenever you are attending any online session, you should have the opportunity, you should have the option to interact with the trainer so that you can clear your doubts. I'm not sure where you're sitting actually. Maybe someone is in Hyderabad, maybe someone is joining from UK, maybe someone is in Dubai, maybe someone is in Kerala, maybe someone is in Kashmir. You can be sitting anywhere. So you should have the option of interacting with the trainer. Done. So I hope everything is set now. You know about me and you know the rules, right? Just try to be more interactive. Okay. So if you're, asking questions, then it will be like much better for our session.
Hi, sir. This
Okay. Yeah.
is Reddy.
Yeah,
So
Tirumala.
actually, so the syllabus which I saw here, it's nice actually, but I need like Lambda and then so DynamoDB. These are the topics which are covering or not, sir?
The Lambda and DynamoDB will cover theoretically. It is there in our syllabus actually. I'm not sure if you have not checked it properly.
I have checked, but they have not mentioned actually.
No, I think I have created my syllabus. So I have already, have you seen this elastic beanstalk option there?
Yeah, Elastic is there in the syllabus.
So, okay, I'll cover those things. Don't worry. Lambda and the DynamoDB. See, majority of topics will be, theoretical topic as well as practical topic. But there are certain topics which we can see only theoretically. So majority of topics are theory plus practicals. Certain topics at the end of the course, we will see only theoretically. Okay, so that we can get the better understanding of the advanced concepts.
Okay, actually, why I'm asking, sir, this one. So, while working with the Python with deploying the things and also most of the services using like S3 bucket and then DynamoDB and then Lambda functions and all.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that only.
S3 bucket, S3 is a very big topic actually that we will cover in great details. And
Yeah.
I'll take you through the DynamoDB as well as the Lambda.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. So,
Okay.
this is Reddy. I'm working Tech Mahindra, sir, actually. So, I have 5+ years of experience in Python development.
Okay, let me just tell you one more thing here, my friend.
Okay.
Thanks for, clearing all your things about your Tirumala.
Yeah,
But, this course is designed in such a way that, if you're a fresher, remember just as I said, if you're a fresher with zero knowledge,
Yeah.
no issues. If you're already administrator, like say you're from Python background, let us say there is someone who is working as a Linux administrator, someone who is working as a Windows or a network administrator. If you're from Windows background, network background, Linux background, Python or any XYZ background, or if you're a fresher, there is absolutely no need to worry. Whenever I start a topic, I'll be taking you from the basic level up to the advanced level. So this course is designed in such a way that if you're coming from any background, it doesn't matter, you can understand cloud computing concepts in the easiest and the best way possible.
And one more, sir, thank you for. So videos are providing, sir.
Yeah, of course. We'll provide all the videos once we finish our class. Let's say 6 to 7, 7:15, we'll finish the class. Before 9 p.m. every day, you will get your videos. You'll get your recorded videos.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah. Now let us try to see some basics of cloud actually. Let us try to understand what is cloud and what are the opportunities we have in cloud. So let us set the agenda for today. Hopefully at the end of the session, I'll take all your questions. Okay. So first of all, what is cloud computing? This is a, very big question people are asking for last 3, 4, 5 years, especially last 3 to 4 years. Okay. And the second thing is, who can learn cloud computing, or I can just select 3 requirements of cloud computing. So let me address the second question first. What are the pre-requirements? See, like I just mentioned you, pre-requirements, if you know something about networks and all those things, that is well and good. But again, if you have zero knowledge, if you're coming from any XYZ background, if you have zero knowledge, there is absolutely no need for you to worry, my friend. I'll be starting everything from basic. So don't worry about pre-requirements. You'll be learning everything what you need before you learn a major topic. Okay. Now let us try to understand what is cloud computing today. I'll take two examples today. One, a very simple and basic example, and the second one will be a bit technical example. Okay. Now, I created my Gmail account in the year 2004 actually. While I was still in college in the year 2004, I created my Gmail account then. You know, back in this 2004, I have no knowledge of Windows servers or the networking part or Linux or virtualization or security. Cloud was not there actually back then. So I have no knowledge of any of these technologies. But you know, my friend, in 2004, without knowing anything about cloud computing, I have already started using cloud computing back in 2004 only. Okay, let us say you people started using internet, let's say in the year 2012, maybe. 2012, you created maybe your Facebook account or maybe your Gmail account. You know, back in 2012, maybe somewhere in your college only, or maybe some of you were in school. So in 2012, when you started using internet, let's say Gmail or Facebook or whatever, back in 2012 only, you started using cloud computing. Without realizing that you are connected to cloud, you started using cloud. See, this is such a big statement here, right? So let us try to understand what I'm trying to say here. See here, friends. What is cloud? Let me just go and give an simple example here. See, there are some files and folders you can see on my screen. Let us say there is a folder here with the name, let's say CCNA folder. Okay, this is my desktop machine, and on my screen actually you can see the CCNA folder. Can I access my CCNA folder? Of course I can do. I can simply open this. I can access all the files and folders, whatever it contains here, right? That is fine. Now, suppose imagine tomorrow, right now I'm sitting in Hyderabad, but let's say tomorrow I am somewhere in Delhi. From Delhi, can I access the CCNA folder? I need an answer from you. From Delhi, my machine is in Hyderabad. Okay, tomorrow I am in Delhi. So from Delhi, can I access my CCNA folder?
So from this local, we cannot access. If we put in somewhere else, we can.
Exactly. So the machine is available locally in Hyderabad, right? It is there in my home. As of now, it is there in my home. So can I access from my home? I'm in Delhi, right? So I cannot access. This is as simple as this. Okay. There may be some other way, like, there is a software called any disk here. By using this from Delhi, I can connect to my Hyderabad computer, and then I can access. But on Hyderabad computer, there should be someone sitting here. Delhi, I should be sitting there. Some configuration should be done. That's a lengthy process. But generally, if I'm sitting in Delhi and if the server, if the data is in Hyderabad, I cannot access. Okay, fine. I'll do one thing now. I'll just go to Google here. I'll go to Google Drive. I hope everyone is using Google Drive in one way or the other way, right? You use Google Drive, right? Why we use Google Drive? To upload some data, to save some data. Okay. So what I do here now is I'll just go to my Google Drive. I will say folder upload. I will select my folder, that is CCNA. I'll just upload this particular folder. Okay, so it is saying already is available. So I'm saying let's say keep both the folders, whatever. So I'm just uploading this particular folder there. Now in the bottom right, you can see the folder is uploading here. So within, couple of minutes, the folder will be uploaded successfully. Now, once the folder is uploaded here, one question to you, my friend. Can I access this folder from Delhi now? Answer is yes, right?
Yes, we can.
Now we can access. How we can access? In Delhi, I just need to use my username and password. I need to log in into the Google account. Then I can easily access all the folders. AWS classes, CCNA folders, VMware, MCS, whatever folders I can see here, whatever documents I can see here, MFA authentication, each and everything I can access from Delhi or from Dubai or from Denmark. Wherever I am located, I can access. Now, this is your cloud computing. Keeping data in our local machine is our local storage. But instead of keeping data at some other place, at some other server, Google server is not under my control, right? Google server is under whose control? This particular server is under the control of Google. So what I did here, I just created an account in Google, and Google is providing me 15 GB of free space here. So I just created an account in Google. I can upload my data in Google up to 15 GB. It is free, so I can upload up to 15 GB easily. After 15 GB, I have to pay money. But anyhow, I can upload. And what is the advantage here? Once I upload the data in the Google Drive from my local computer, once I upload the data in the Google Drive, this Google Drive is there over the cloud. Who is managing this server? Google company, or Google company people are managing the server, right? So my data is uploaded here. So tomorrow I can be sitting somewhere in Delhi. I can easily connect to this server. Next day I can go to some other place, let's say Dubai. From this particular place, I can connect to this server. So this concept is actually cloud, keeping your information at some other place, and that place is easily accessible from anywhere using the internet connection and a username and password. This concept is actually a cloud concept. There's the reason I said, when you created your account in the year 2012, let's say Facebook account or Gmail account, you already started using your cloud services. Where are your photos actually, which you are uploading in Facebook? Let's say 2012, when you created your account, you uploaded your DP, right? You uploaded your wallpaper. Where is that photo? Is it there in your mobile phone or laptop? Okay, maybe it is available. A copy is available in your mobile phone or laptop. But let's say tomorrow you are changing your mobile phone. Still you can connect to Facebook, right? Still you can access everything from Facebook. This concept is actually known as a cloud concept, where our resources, especially data and applications, are running on some other company's storage. Our data is stored on some other company's storage. It can be Amazon company, Microsoft company, Google, IBM, HP, any company. So we are taking a storage from Amazon or Microsoft. We are keeping our data and we are saying, listen, this is my data. Whenever I use my username and password, then only allow me to access the data. If some other person is trying to access my data, what Microsoft and Google servers will do, they will say, okay, this username and password is not matching, so we will not allow you to access the data. This is a mechanism, right? So our data is safe and secure there. So whenever I use my username and password, I can connect there. So this is a very simple example I can take to understand what is cloud computing. Keeping your data at some other location is your cloud computing. Now, let us take a bit bigger example, a more technical example. It will be more easier actually, but still let us go with a technical example now. Okay, fine. See, whenever we use internet from our mobile phone, laptop, desktop, anywhere, what we do there, whenever we use a mobile phone, actually, we just connect to internet, and over the internet, we access some application. What is the application? I'll give the examples here. Web server is the application. Email server is the application. A banking server is the application. A game is the application. Food delivering apps, Swiggy and Zomato, their applications. Cab booking apps, Ola and Uber, their applications. Okay. Chatting apps like WhatsApp and Telegram, their applications. So whatever you do over the internet, see, from morning till now, right now the time is 6:30 p.m., around 6:30 p.m. See, from morning till now, how much time you used your Paytm or PhonePe or Google Pay to pay some money to some, shop owner or wherever. You're purchasing something, you're having dinner in your you maybe have your lunch in some restaurant, so you have to pay money, right? So how you paid money? By using some money transferring app. So what I'm trying to say here is, whenever we use internet, we are connecting to some sort of application. Okay, a storage application like Google Drive, a money transferring application like PhonePe or Google Pay, or chatting applications like WhatsApp, and there are many applications available. So we are literally connected to some sort of application or some sort of service here. Now the big question here is, where exactly the application is running? Okay, you may see application here in my computer. You can see Telegram here. You can see Zoom meeting here. You can see GoToMeeting. You can see Cisco Packet Tracer. You can see VMware. You can see many applications. But my friend, these are actually known as client-side applications. So when I go to this Telegram and when I open this Telegram, I can see some messages there, right? But where are my messages located actually? The messages are located in the Telegram server, isn't it? They are located in Telegram server. So the concept here is we are using a client application, but where exactly is this server application located? Now, Telegram or any other application is located in that particular company only, right? If you go with Ola or Uber, it is located in Ola and Uber company. These people are managing this. Who is managing WhatsApp? WhatsApp people are managing. Who is managing Instagram? Instagram is a company. These people are managing their application, right? So these companies, they manage the application and they will provide the users to connect to their applications and do some activity there. Now, the big question here is where the application is running. Okay, it is running in their company, but you know, the application will run on a server operating system. It can be Windows Server operating system or it can be Linux server operating system. Remember one thing, my friend, a application cannot work or application cannot run without a operating system. This is the basic requirement. Okay, to run any application, we need a operating system. Now, in operating system, actually, there are two types of operating systems. One operating system is, if I go with OS, I'll come to OS in more details again. But as of now, one OS is your client OS. Okay, and the other OS is your server OS. The operating system that we use in our laptops and desktop is your client OS, and the operating system that we use in a server machine is a server OS. So these applications are running on top of this server operating system. I remember I told you majority of cases, 98 to 99% cases, I can say, companies will go with either Windows server or either Linux server. So I know both these servers, so I know how they are working, how good they are working. Okay, which server OS is better for which application. I have seen all these scenarios, but as of now, in a basic way, 95 to 98% applications, they will run either on Windows Server operating system or on Linux server operating system. Okay, now these are the two steps. I hope they are clear. One is the application to which we are connecting and where the application is running. Application is running on a server operating system. Now, this server operating system is running on a server hardware. See, whether it is your Android OS, which you're using in your mobile phone, or a iOS that we use in our Apple mobile phone, or Windows 8 or Windows 10 or Windows 11 that we use in our laptops and desktop, or a server OS that is Windows Server or Linux server, any operating system, to run a operating system, they need some hardware. What are the main hardware devices they need? Processor, RAM, hard disk, NIC card. These are the basic devices they need. These are the basic components they need in a device to run that particular operating system. I repeat again, without a hardware, a server operating system cannot run. Without the server operating system, we cannot run an application. So all three are connected with each other. I cannot remove anyone. If I say like, okay, I don't need server OS. I just want to run application directly on server hardware. That is not possible, my friend. That is literally not possible. Suppose if I say, okay, I don't need hardware, I will just use a server OS and then run application. But where I can run the operating system? So I need all these three actually. I need to run the application. Application I'm running on the server operating system, and server operating system I'm running on this server hardware. So the first layer or the first thing a company should take to run their web server or an email server or any application server is they have to take a hardware. They have to take a server hardware. Now the whole story is about server hardware. Cloud computing or whatever things we are trying to understand, everything is majorly about this server hardware only. Okay, now let us try to understand a bit more about server hardware here. But before I go there, I hope you remember everything. Chat box is always open here, my friend. If you have any doubts or questions, feel free to send your questions in the chat box. Okay, let us make things more interactive here. Fine. Okay, so what is this server hardware actually? From where I can take server hardware? Server hardware is nothing but your desktop hardware, or your laptop hardware. Or I can say in this way, server hardware is like your desktop hardware or a laptop hardware. What is there in a laptop? There is a processor. Normally we call it as i3, i5, i7 processor. There is some RAM. Normally 8 GB, 16 GB, 32 GB RAM will be there. There is some storage that we call as hard disk. Let's say 500 GB hard disk, 1 TB hard disk. So these are the basic components we have in a laptop and a desktop, right? Same components are available in a server, my friend. Want to see this? First of all, the server will look like this. This is your, physical server. It is looking like your desktop machine, isn't it? But see, there is a difference here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Totally, how many NIC cards are there? 5 NIC cards are there. Just check your laptop or desktop machine. You will see only one NIC card there. But here, how many NIC cards? 5 NIC cards are available. Okay, fine. Let us see inside this server, what we can see inside. Now, this is from inside. See, let's say left side of your screen, this is actually your desktop motherboard. And see how many processors you can see here? Only one processor. And right side of your screen, there is a server motherboard. And server motherboard, see how many processors? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are totally 4 processors we have on one server motherboard. It will be minimum 1 for sure, but it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4, it can be more than 4. See how many RAM slots we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. RAM, the memory. And in this server, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. 32 RAM slots. 32 RAM slots. In every slot, let us say we can put 16 GB RAM. Now just do the calculations here, my friend. 32 multiplied by 16. How much RAM it will support? This desktop motherboard is supporting, let us say 64 GB RAM, but the server motherboard will support, let us say 512 GB RAM. See the difference here? Now, why we have to take a server with so much configuration? Why can't we take a server like, a server with one processor and one NIC card? Why can't we do like this? The answer is no. Let me tell you why. Say you're using a laptop or a desktop right now, or maybe a mobile phone, for example. How many people are connected to that laptop or a mobile phone right now? Only one person. You're the only person who is connected there, right? But when you go to server, say we are using which app here? We are using Zoom meeting, right? Now, how many people are connected to Zoom meeting as of now? Across the globe, thousands or even lakhs of people are connected, right? I'm saying thousands and lakhs because, today is Sunday evening. We can expect like 99% companies are off. So we are just saying like some lakhs of people are connected as of now. But in weekdays, how many people will connect to Zoom app? Just imagine the number, my friend. So all these people are connecting to the Zoom server. The Zoom app is running on a Zoom server, right? So all these people are connected to the Zoom server. Now just imagine if that particular Zoom application is running on a desktop or a laptop, can it handle that much traffic? Answer is no, it cannot handle that much traffic. Okay, so we need a hardware device with more hardware capabilities. I'll take a very simple example here. So when you go to your home, you have a gate or a door. This will be the size of the gate or a door, right? But when you go to some shopping mall, can we see gate or door something like this? No, we will see a gate which is something like this. In your home, maybe like say 5 to 6 people will go inside and 5 to 6 people will come outside every day, right? But in a shopping mall, some thousands of people are entering and some thousands of people are going out, isn't it? So the gate should be bigger. The hardware should be bigger. Here also same logic. Server is a machine where some thousands and thousands of people are connecting every day. So we have to take a server with more hardware capabilities. Got it? We have to take a server with more hardware capabilities. Now with this, we have a problem now. Let us see what is the problem. First of all, let me just take a desktop machine or a laptop, for example. Let's say if you go with a laptop with this configuration, let us say i7 processor, and let us say 2 TB hard disk and let's say 16 GB RAM. Now, can you please tell me if you want to take a laptop with this configuration, how much money you have to pay for this laptop? Any idea? Recently, anyone has purchased in your friend circle or anywhere? This is a good configuration laptop. Okay, let me just go with 32 GB RAM. So how much money you're going to spend for this laptop? Okay, if you want to take a laptop with this configuration, easily it will cost you 80,000 Indian rupees. That is approximately $1,000. It's a good configuration laptop, right? i7 laptop, 2 TB hard disk and 32 GB RAM. It will cost you around 80,000 Indian rupees. Now, if you take a server, see in server, how many processors we have? At least two processors, at least one will be there, but let us say 2, 3, 4 processors. How much TB hard disk? Let us say 40 TB hard disk, roughly 40 TB hard disk. How much GB RAM? Let us say 256 GB RAM. You know how much this particular machine will cost you? This machine may cost you 6 lakh Indian rupees, or it can cost you more than 6 lakh Indian rupees. Now, this is the problem we have, my friend. I'll again come from the basics. Please listen carefully. Whenever you run any application in a company, the application we need to run on a server operating system. And this server operating system will run perfectly on a server hardware. So to take a server hardware, it will cost you a lot of money. Server hardware is not cheap. Server hardware will cost you lots and lots of money. Okay. Now, you already spent 6 lakh rupees for one server. But my friend, one server is not at all sufficient for your company. You may need to take 20 servers, 50 servers, 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. It depends on the size of the company. Let us say it's a small company. A small company, you may need 40 to 50 servers. So let's do the calculation now. 6 lakh multiplied by, let us say, 50 server. I'm just saying small company. How much money you are spending here, my friend? You are spending 3 crore rupees. 300 lakh rupees is obviously some money, right? You know how much is 300 lakh rupees, 3 crore rupees? It is quite a big amount, right? So a small company should spend more than or approximately 3 crore rupees to bring how many servers? Just to bring 50 physical servers in our company. Physical servers in our company, they need to spend nearly 3 crore rupees. That is some money. Now, this is not the end of our, spending money, my friend. After, purchasing 50 servers by spending how much money? 3 crore rupees. Then you know what we have to do? We have to bring, or we have to take license for server OS. Linux and Windows, we have to pay money and we have to take the license. Then we have to bring some storage device. They have to bring, firewall. We have to bring some routers. We have to bring some switches. Okay. Some cables, some racks. We have to spend money on more devices. Server is not the only device working over the internet. Server is not the only device which is working in a company. With server, we have a server operating system, storage, firewall, routers, switches, cables, racks. Just calculate the amount of money that you are spending. Let us say on average, you have already spent, let's say 6 crore Indian rupees to bring all this infrastructure in our network. Okay, how many servers we brought? 50 servers, many storage devices, many firewalls, many routers, many switches, cables, racks. How much money we have spent here? 6 crore rupees. I'll ask a very simple question. Hopefully I'll get an answer. Why I am spending this much money? Why I'm bringing all these devices? Why I'm spending this much 6 crore or more than 6 crore rupees? Why to bring servers, storage, firewalls, routers? Why to make a network? Why to make a data center? What is the reason for this actually?
For deploying our application.
That's it, my friend. To deploy the application, right? To run the application, to store the data. Application and data is the major part of our computer network, is the major part of any company's business. So we need to store data somewhere. We need to run applications somewhere. So we need to make such a big data center. We need to make such a big computer network by spending crores and crores of rupees. Now, listen, my friend. Let me just show you some, data centers first, how they look actually. Okay, if I go with a small data center, the data center which I'm trying to show you is indeed a small data center, which may look a bit bigger for you, but it is a small data center. See, there are how many racks here? This particular frame is known as a rack, R-A-C-K, rack. Rack contains all the devices, servers, routers, switches, firewalls, everything will be connected here. So there are totally how many racks you can see? 5 racks. Suppose in every rack, let us say 20 devices are connected. So 5 multiplied by 20 will be how much? Only 100 devices are connected. 100 devices means servers, routers, switches, firewalls, storage. Only 100. So this is considered as a small computer network or small data center. But for this small data center, we have already spent approximately 6 crore Indian rupees. Okay, so the story here is without having this infrastructure, we cannot run our applications. We cannot run any website. We cannot run any email application or a gaming application or whatever, or we cannot store any data. We must have this particular data center. And what are the disadvantages we have in this data center? First of all, we need to spend lots of money. The other disadvantage here is if I take a server today is 25th June 2023. Maximum I can use a server for next 2 years. Every 18 months, every year or every 2 years, I need to replace my server. I cannot use a server for like 5 years or 7 years or 10 years. That's not possible, my friend. I need to keep on, bringing new devices, new advanced servers and all those things. So every year, every 18 months, every 2 years, again, we need to, bring new devices. So again, we need to spend a lot of money. So building an infrastructure is not at all easy. Making a computer data center is not at all easy. It is not easy on day one. It is not easy on second year or third year or fourth year or fifth year. Every time we need to bring new devices. Every time we need to upgrade. And at any given time, there can be some problem here. There can be some problem we may face in this particular server. So we need to troubleshoot. So there are many issues we have. Now, is there any other option available? I'll give an option here. Let us say you're working in a company, and in that company, you need to make this complete infrastructure by spending some crores of rupees. Okay. But one day a company will come to you, a company like, let us say, Amazon, Microsoft, Google. I'm just writing these 3 company names here, Amazon, Microsoft, Google. If you know any company which is bigger than this, Amazon, Microsoft or Google, I'll just write that company also. I don't think we can say any big company, any company which is bigger than this 3 companies, right? Microsoft, Amazon, or Amazon, Microsoft and Google. Okay. Now, what these companies will do here is these companies will say, listen, you need your application to run and you need to store your data. And for this, you are bringing this many devices. You're making such a big infrastructure. You are spending that much money. But they will say, listen, my friend, there is no need for you to spend any money on physical servers, any money on server operating system, any money on storage, any money on firewall or router or switch. They will say like this. But my question will be, if I'm not bringing the servers and routers and storage, how can I work? How my application will run? Where I can save the data? Isn't it? That is my basic question. And you know what they say? They say, listen, we have huge infrastructure available. You need servers? Tell me how many servers you need. 100 servers, 200 servers, 10,000 servers? We'll provide you 10,000 servers. You need storage? How much storage you need? 100 GB, 1 TB, 10 TB, 100 TB, 500 TB. We will provide you the complete storage. So companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, these companies are known as cloud providers. These companies are saying to run an application in your company, you are spending that much money. But we say no need to spend that much money because we already establish huge data centers across the globe. The size of the data center is too big to imagine. You know, the data center that you see right now on your screen, maybe it is there in a small room. But you know the size of Amazon data center? I'll just show you Amazon data center here now. This is your Amazon data center, my friend. The size of this data center can be, you know, football ground. At least you have seen the football ground in TV, right? Or maybe a cricket ground. The size of the football ground is approximately 1.2 acre. You know how much is acre, right? Just imagine how much will be acre. So that is the size of your football ground. Okay, size of the football ground is how much? Let me just try it again. 1.2 acre. I hope the spelling is correct of acre, whatever. 1.2 acre. But you know the size of this Amazon data center that you see right now, or maybe any other Amazon data center? The size of the data center, the Amazon data center can be spread in 20 acres. Too big to imagine, right? And what you see here, actually, those black boxes, these are not black boxes, these are racks. Inside these racks, you will have servers, routers, storage, firewall, you have all the devices. So it is available somewhere. So Amazon people are saying, listen, we have data centers available in multiple places. Let's say in Hyderabad, they have, in Mumbai, they have, Sydney, Melbourne, Cape Town, Dubai, okay, Europe, China, Japan, South America, North America, Canada, they have data centers available in multiple locations. And they are saying, we have data centers. You need to do one thing. What you need to do? The first thing you need to do here is create a account. Like you created your Gmail account, just create an account, then connect to data center. Connect where? Connect to the Amazon data center. After connecting to Amazon data center, what to do? Store your data, run your applications. So to run your application, what you need? To run your application, you need physical servers. We will provide you the server. Don't worry, we will provide you the server. You need server OS, we'll provide you the server OS. You need storage, we'll provide you the storage. We will provide everything that you need. What you do, you just create an account in Amazon, connect to our data centers and run your applications there and store your data without spending even 1 rupee on day one. If you go with your on-premise data centers, my friend, you need to spend some crores and crores of rupees on day one. Before you start your business, actually, you have to spend crores of rupees. But once you start running your applications in cloud without spending even 1 rupee on day one, you can start your business. You can store your data, you can run your applications. This is what cloud computing is all about, my friend. We are in the end running the applications and storing the data. There are two options. One is run your applications and store your data within your company, build a network within your company and run application, store data there. Or so you don't have to worry about physical devices. You don't have to worry about upgrading the devices. You don't have to worry about the troubleshooting, the backups, the maintenance. Okay. No need to worry about the physical infrastructure, nothing. Amazon people will manage everything for us. We just need to connect and run the applications. This is the beautiful concept of cloud computing, where my applications are running on Amazon data center. Your applications are running on Amazon data center. Some XYZ person applications are running on Amazon data center. We just need to connect and we just need to, run our application. So what we are learning in cloud is we are learning how we can take a virtual server, how we can take a operating system, how we can take a virtual storage, how we can take a virtual firewall, how we can take a virtual router. Instead of physical, everything is virtualized now. How we can take all these devices virtually from Amazon people. Okay, I'll give an example. Suppose in the year 2013, if you have asked me a question in the year 2013, like, where are the web servers running? In the 2013, I would have said 80% web servers are running on physical servers. But today, when you ask me this question, 2023, I will say 80% or more than 80% web servers are running on cloud. To run a server, there is no need for me to run a application. There is no need for me to take a physical server now. I can simply connect to cloud and I can run the application there. This is a beautiful concept of cloud where a company is not spending any money on purchasing the infrastructure. They can simply go and use the infrastructure that is available in Amazon or Microsoft or Google, and they can run the applications there. So it is very cheap for a company. It is very, the cost will be very less. Instead of spending 5 crore, 6 crore rupees on day one, without spending any money, they can simply start running their applications and start storing the data. This is the beautiful concept of cloud computing, my friend. Okay, now before I take any questions from you, I'll do one thing. I'll just go and connect to my Amazon cloud here. I have account in AWS, so I'm just connecting to this particular cloud. Okay, actually I'm already logged in here. Okay, fine. I'm sitting in my home. I don't have any physical servers or physical routers or physical switches, nothing. I'm in my home, right? Why should I spend some lakhs of rupees and bring all these devices? But you know what I'll do? I have an account in Amazon, right? So in next 2 minutes, just give me 2 minutes here. In next 2 minutes, I will create a website for you and I will run a website for you. I repeat, in next 2 minutes, I will create a web server and I will run a web server for you. I'm not explaining what I'm doing here, my friend, because explaining will take at least 12 to 15 classes. At least the options that I'm using today, it will take 12 to 15 classes for me to explain all these things. So I'll just go to a service called EC2. I'll go to instances here. Very interesting. Just listen carefully, please. I'll just say launch instance. I'll say test server Sunday web. I'm just giving some name here. I'll select some operating system here. I'll select some hardware. There is something called keypay. Don't worry about all these things, my friend. I'll go through these services and go through these options in more details actually in coming sessions. See, this is actually the firewall that I have selected now. Okay, there is some storage already created here. Okay, I'll go to some advanced details here. I'll just do some magic here. Okay, I have a script here. I'll share this script with you in coming classes. I'll just say copy. Okay, just to look things in a better way, I'll use your names here. I'll begin with my name. Shakeel, Nitin, Swati, Tirumala, Venkat, Durga. Okay, let us add Alo, Arjun, and let's say Rashmika. See, this is actually a website that I'm creating. You know what I did here? I just connected to the Amazon data center. You can see here, I connected to aws.amazon.com. I have an account in Amazon, so I can connect. I will show you how to create an account. That's a different class. But as of now, I have an account, so I just connected to this Amazon. And you know what I do here? I'll just launch a server. Let me just check all the settings. Okay, fine. Everything is fine. I'll just say launch instance here. And see to which data center I have connected here. For practical purpose, I connected to the Sydney data center. I am sitting in Hyderabad, my friend. But the one of the Amazon data center is in Sydney. So I connected to Sydney data center and I can launch my application in Sydney data center. And my application is ready. My web server is ready actually. Want to see this? Let me just show you. I'll just select the web server. There is an IP address here. Copy. Remember what we had in our web server? Actually, web server will be created by using HTML pages and all those things. But I just created a web server for practical purpose. So we will see our names there, right? So within some seconds, this particular web server will be ready. See, can you see? Shakeel, Nitin, Swati, all these names are coming here. Want to test by yourself? I'll do one thing. I'll just go to chat box here. I'm putting the IP address there, the same IP address. Okay, let me just go to everyone here. See 3.25.95.95. This is the IP address I have right now. So just take that IP address and enter this IP address in browser and tell me whether you're able to access this web server or not.
Yes, I'm able to see.
You are able to see?
Yeah.
You're joining the session from which location, Tirumala?
Bangalore.
Bangalore. See, I'm in Hyderabad. The server is running in Sydney and my friend is in Bangalore. See, if it is a web server, it can be anywhere, right? It can be located in any place. It's not like it should be there within my city, right? Web means it can be located anywhere over the internet. I hope I'll get an answer at least from one more person. Let us see for like a couple of minutes here. Web server is ready.
I'm able to connect.
Yeah, Nitin, you're also able to connect. Fine. That's it. So everyone can connect actually. Like you can be in any location, you can connect. See how easy it is for me to run a web server. How easy it is for a company to run their applications and store the data. Isn't it? This is what a cloud is all about. This is the reason why companies are moving into cloud. They just need to save a lot of money. Everyone wants to save money, right? Suppose imagine tomorrow you go to Mr. Ambani, and if you select listen Ambani, you can save money. Ambani will select great idea, right? Any person, the richest person, maybe if you select okay with this particular concept or with this particular logic, you can save data. You can save your money. Then that person will select okay, I'll follow this particular method. So every company is following this method because they can save loads and loads of money. Applications will be securely available. Data will be securely available. No need to worry about applications and data actually. They are, safe and fine. So with security, with better security and all those things, we can run our applications at some other data center. This concept is your cloud computing concept, my friend. Okay, I'll just take you through one definition from Amazon. This is the definition I have copied from Amazon documents. And what it says here, say, cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of IT resources. On demand, you are demanding here how much you want. IT resources means your servers. Just a second, friends. IT resources means your servers, okay, your routers, your server operating system, storage, all this comes under IT resources. So cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of IT resources over the internet. This concept is very important. Over the internet with pay-as-you-go pricing. Pay-as-you-go pricing means if you are using 30 servers, you should pay money for 30 servers. If you are using 300 servers, you have to pay money for 300 servers. And see, then what it says here, beautifully it says, instead of buying, owning, and maintaining physical data centers and servers. Remember, we have discussed majorly on these physical data centers, right? We said buying and owning a physical data center is too costly, my friend. Too costly, crores and crores of rupees they need to spend. So instead of buying, owning, and maintaining physical data centers, you can access technology such as computing power, storage, and database from a cloud provider like Amazon Web Services. Amazon is one company that is providing you the cloud services. Google is one company that is providing you the cloud services. Microsoft is company that is providing the cloud services. Again, the same question. Name me any company which you think is bigger than this company. I don't think there is any company which is bigger than Amazon, Microsoft, and Google, right? These companies are providing cloud computing. These companies are providing their data centers and they are asking us to run our applications there. And who are using this cloud computing? IT companies, banking sectors, okay, schools and universities, okay, hospitals, okay, shopping malls, okay, government departments like railway department or maybe like any other department. You just any business, you name any business, that particular business is connected to cloud today. They are not maintaining all the infrastructure locally. Majority of applications and servers, they are running on cloud. This is a beautiful concept of cloud where everything we can run on cloud without, worrying about the physical infrastructure. They will maintain everything. We just need to run our applications and we just need to save our data. So what you're going to learn in our course, practically, it will be like this. So you see these instances, you see all these options here. Instances, images, elastic block store, security, load balancer, auto scaling. This may take around 10 to 12 classes for me to finish what you see right now on your screen. We'll go through details, security, networking, storage, status check, monitoring, tags. This is what we need to learn practically. You should know how to create a server, how to launch a server, how to run the application there. You should know, like, how to take storage and how to store data there. This is what you need to learn in your cloud computing course. Okay, this course is actually a job oriented course where we are majorly focusing on, like, what responsibilities we have in companies as a cloud administrator. That is what we are majorly focusing here. Now it's up to you, my friend. Thanks again for joining today. Today is Sunday. It's very difficult to come on Sundays. Actually, I'm first time taking class in evening on Sunday. Normally it will be in morning, but anyhow. So I'm here for at least 2 more minutes. If you have any doubts and questions, we will see. And tomorrow and after tomorrow, we have 2 more demos where we will discuss more about cloud in details. Okay, so then you will be in a better position to decide about your future. Okay, so please come tomorrow as well as after tomorrow. I'll be taking you through some more details of cloud computing. As of now, I'm done with my session. I'm just waiting for your questions if there are any, and hopefully we can stop this session today. And we'll meet again tomorrow at same time, 6 p.m. Our classes will be there every day at 6 p.m. only. When we start our regular classes, they are also at 6 p.m. only.
Hi sir. This is Reddy.
Yeah, Tirumala.
So OpenStack and then Google service, Google Cloud also same similar type of AWS services will be available, right, sir?
See,
So,
all the cloud services more or less they will be same.
okay, if we learn AWS services and all, we can also deploy in the OpenStack or Google Cloud, right? Similar to if a little learning is there.
Exactly. If you learn AWS, you can go with Amazon, you can go with Microsoft Azure or OpenStack or Google Chrome or Oracle Cloud or anything. Concept wise, everything will be same. The console will be a bit different. It will not be difficult for you to, understand things there.
Okay.
Okay. Venkat, I have not muted you, my friend. You can just unmute from your side. Let me just check it. I don't have any option to like mute you. There will be an option there, Venkat. Just click on that option. It will allow you to unmute. It is not showing me any option here to mute or unmute actually.
Sir, and course duration is 40 days.
45 days, it can go up to maximum 50 days, but it is around between 45 to 50 days. That's it.
Day to day, we are going to deploy like the same, right? So we can practice in our system also. We can create the free tier also. It's amazing.
Exactly. I'll show you how to create a free tier account first. Then I'll show you practicals. Whatever practicals I show, better do the same practicals every day. That will be best practice for you. Okay. So just follow the methods that I'm showing here. It will be easy for you to practice. And this account should be created actually. It will take one session for me to show you how to create the account and all those things, how to create the account and how to use the account. That we will see after like a couple of days.
And material under like day to day we will get, sir.
Yeah, day to day, see, these are some of my existing classes. So day to day, you will get some materials like this. I'll be making notes there itself. Then I have to share notes there itself. I'll create a Google Drive, and with this Google Drive, I will share the notes with you.
With these notes also, we can attend the interview questions and also, right, sir?
See, interview questions, I'll try to share, I'll show you where the interview questions are there. But always it is a myth, my friend, interview questions. If you know the concept, you can answer.
Yes,
like you are in
yes.
Bangalore, right? If I ask you something about Bangalore, you can answer about Bangalore, right?
Yes,
so you should know it. That's it.
Yeah,
no one will ask you 2 + 2 how much there. That is mathematic question, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there is a question from Venkat. Is this AWS Cloud Practice Certification? Yeah, this is your AWS Practitioner plus AWS Solution Architect, Venkat. We have taken the major concepts from both the certificates. Remember, I told you this is your job-oriented course. Okay, whenever you learn any course, just try to understand the course should be a job-oriented course. You should know what companies are asking, what they are using in the companies. Everything is not used everywhere, right? So there are certain services which will be used everywhere in every company. So this is a job-oriented course where we are, trying to learn things that are working in companies where, see, go to any company and face an interview, they will ask you questions only from these topics actually. So this is what we are trying to learn here. Okay, and still if you want to unmute Venkat, there is no option from my side actually. The option is there from your side only. Like, all the other people are unmuting themselves. So please try to unmute yourself and can talk to me.
Any weekend batches are there?
Nitin, my friend, there are no weekend batches. Actually, I'll take classes only on weekdays. I was available today, Sunday, so there's a reason I'm taking some class today.
I
It's a
thought it
demo.
was a weekend, so I joined it today.
Yeah, but weekend batches, no, my friend. I'm not taking any weekend batches.
Okay, sir.
So only weekdays only rates available on Saturday.
Weekdays only, Monday to Friday. And in case if I take class on Saturday, I'll inform you like 1 or 2 days before. But
Okay.
maximum weekdays only.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so anything else? Hopefully I'll get more questions tomorrow. Hopefully some more people will be coming tomorrow. Okay, so this is something about cloud. I can say one thing before we stop this session. If you have already decided to go with cloud computing as your career, you have selected a very great career for yourself, my friend. Cloud computing is present and cloud computing is future. Okay, you can see, many opportunities, your salary wise, your opportunity wise, you can see a lot of growth in cloud. Okay, we have like many cloud platforms available. There are many things to do, many things to learn in cloud. So if you're already decided, better stick with the cloud and you can see great future for yourselves. Okay, so that's it for the day, friends. I'm here for like 30
One more, sir,
Yeah.
sorry. So this is Kubernetes, and then it will be there. It's what it will. So it will manage the things, huh? Like how it will be connect with AWS. Sir?
Which one?
Kubernetes, and Docker Swarm will be there, right?
Kubernetes and Dockers is your DevOps platform, my friend.
Yeah, for load balancing and all the concepts and all.
Load balancer and auto scaling are different concepts here. We will do load balancing and auto scaling on server level. Kubernetes and these are the tools actually. Kubernetes and the Dockers and all the other tools that you're going to learn in DevOps. Cloud and DevOps both are different platforms. Both are completely different. You're learning cloud computing here. DevOps is a different thing. Cloud computing is a different thing, my friend. After cloud computing, you have to go with DevOps. To learn DevOps, cloud is mandatory. But again, after learning cloud, you have to go with DevOps. I repeat again, cloud is different. DevOps is different. So whatever tools you said, Kubernetes and Dockers, you will be learning in DevOps. Maybe someone can say they have some introduction in cloud, but it's waste of time. What you do with that introduction in cloud? First, you finish your cloud, the administration part, then go with the DevOps. That's the way it works. Okay, friends. So yeah, that was the thing for the day. And like I said, we'll meet again tomorrow, hopefully at same time, 6 p.m. India Standard Time. Hopefully I'll get some more, questions and some more doubts from your side. So as of now, yeah, thank you, Venkat. I'm very sorry for, your issue, but there is not in my hand, my friend. It is from your side only. Maybe it is not showing you some option there. So just try to like unmute yourself whenever you come here. Okay. Okay. You're trying hard, but still it is not coming. Okay. Bad luck. Hopefully tomorrow it will come. Let us see. Yeah. Thanks a lot, friends. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, sir.